Here's a look at the stories making news at this hour. I'm Erin Kennedy. A quiet street in a quiet suburb turns into a crime scene. A prominent attorney is killed in his home in Northfield, and police say it was a domestic incident. Lauren Victory has that story.
Good morning. Well, they made that arrest last night, but that man is still not named. And neighbors here are telling me they haven't been able to sleep. The person who was murdered, they have often spotted him walking around the neighborhood. They say he was a friendly man and a successful Chicago attorney. The medical examiner identified the victim as Stephen Shapiro. He was in his early 70s and worked as a partner at Mayer Brown. His biography on the law firm's website says Shapiro argued at least 30 cases before the Supreme Court. Now, he died after a shooting inside his longtime Northfield home on Latrobe Avenue last night. This morning, investigators returned to the homicide scene to collect more evidence. They snapped photos in the driveway and backyard. Police say some sort of domestic situation unfolded here just before 7:30 p.m. By 7:40, Winnetka police say they received information that the shooting suspect was holed up inside an apartment near Tower Road in Green Bay. That's about 3 miles from the murder scene. And believing the suspect was armed, Winnetka activated the regional SWAT team. 70 to 80 officers swarmed the area. That's only about a 2-minute walk from the Hubbardswood Metro stop and about a half mile from the beach. The suspect surrendered peacefully about 3 hours later. Police have not released his name or what he'll be charged with. Meanwhile, neighbors are mourning Shapiro's sudden loss.
You know, it's obviously a very tragic thing. I have no idea what happened. Steve was a great neighbor, a lot of fun, had a great personality.
Steve was a really wonderful person, genuinely nice, and so was Joan. So this is stunning. This is a quiet block. Nothing exciting happens.
Shapiro's law firm is offering their condolences. In a statement this morning, Mayor Brown reps called Shapiro one of the most accomplished appellate lawyers in the United States.
And now here's meteorologist Mary Kay Kleist with your forecast.
So it's hazy, hot, and humid for us today. We have an air quality alert in effect until midnight, and that's for the city of Chicago all the way west through Kane County and down into Grundy and LaSalle. The reason being we have this stagnant ridge of high pressure. The air is sinking and drying underneath. The wind flow is light. Also, we have those 90-degree temperatures, so everything's kind of trapped here at the surface. So for the very young, the very old, or anybody with respiratory issues, you want to maybe stay in the AC if possible during the heat of the afternoon. Now, things are about to change for tomorrow. Here is a cold front, and there's tropical moisture coming from the Gulf of Mexico. Those two elements are going to come together and bring us rain. Not today, though. Today is just hazy, hot, and humid. But from that system, I think we'll see some high, thin clouds this afternoon and not really a lake breeze. Even in Chicago, 90 for a high today, 89 in Ottawa. So while we're under this haze today, here comes the rain, making that tropical connection, all of it moving in for Wednesday. So we could have showers for the morning rush, increasing rains throughout the day. It's not so much a severe weather threat tomorrow as far as tornadoes or hail or damaging winds. It's more of a localized flooding event because of the slow forward speed of these cells as they move through. They'll have a lot of moisture gathered with them too, so they will probably create 1 to 2 inches of rain.